Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Monday reading sprints with Jessie. I guess that's what I'm going to start calling it now. I used to put spooky sprints during October in early or late September, but it's not really spooky season. I personally like spooky season, but I guess for the meantime, we're just going to call it reading sprints with Jessie. I did put this comment down right here so that way you guys know. Make sure you tell me what you're planning on reading tonight, how you're enjoying it, how far are you into it. But yeah, how is everyone doing? I feel like it's been forever. I don't know if it feels that way because I was rushing to get here to do the sprints early. So sorry about that. I thought I was going to be here like way later and I was kind of stressing out a little bit, but I actually got home like really, really early. Must have been like flying to get here, but I'm so happy. So if for some reason you are joining on late or just were confused, so sorry about that. Oops. I didn't mean to click on that, but hopefully everyone is doing well. Let me know what you guys are reading. I am currently reading I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. I feel like this month I've actually been in like a slight reading slump. I don't even want to call it a slump. I just don't really know what I was like looking for. So I don't know, I just magically pulled up the audiobook for this, started listening to it, and I was like, ooh, this is actually really, really good. So I took the dust jacket off in case anyone's curious. But that is what I'm reading. I am currently on page 81, getting ready to start chapter 20. This is my last Alice Feeney book. So I don't know, maybe I might do like a tier ranking or like not even a ranking, but like just a normal ranking of Alice Feeney once I actually get all of them completed. So this is the last one. Liking it so far. It's definitely got a weird like backstory to it. So if you've read it, you probably know what I'm talking about. So I got this really cute tumbler from Walmart, by the way, because I know someone's probably gonna ask. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. I know Thanksgiving is coming up, so I pulled up a cute Thanksgiving like kitchen ambience for tonight. I thought that was a little bit on brand tonight. So yeah. But yeah. Hey Kim, how are you? Hey girl. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining, y'all. I'm reading The Spanish Love Deception and I just started it. I have not heard of that one until the Goodreads Choice Awards. Is that what it's called? And I saw that in the romance category and it sounded really good. So I hope you're enjoying or I hope you're going to enjoy it. 12 pages away from finishing a book called Haunted Perron Manor. I probably did not say that correctly. Let me take this off. I don't know why I did that. But what are you going to be picking up afterwards? I'm going to be reading Nine Perfect Strangers. Oh, that sounds really good. I know there's a Hulu show, so hopefully you're enjoying it. Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. Hello. Thank you for joining. Hey, Jessie, I'm reading Cackle by Rachel Harrison. How is that, by the way? The reason why I ask is I read The Return and I think I DNF'd it. I'm pretty sure I DNF'd it. But a lot of people are talking about this one. So if it's good, should I pick it up? Let me know. Hey, Taylor, I'm going to continue reading my arc of Daughter by Kate McLaughlin. It's so good. And I only started earlier and I'm 40. Wow. Must be really good if you almost read like a good portion of like the first half, I guess you can say. Also, I need your help. I am trying to like finalize my December TBR and so we're doing this like TBR challenge in my book club and I need a specific genre type book recommendation from y'all that I should try to read. So I am looking to add 2 Christmassy romances into my TBR for December. And I've added One Day in December by Josie Silver. but I want one more. Now, before you start throwing them out there, I don't like smut. I don't mind if there's like sex scenes in there, but like if it's just straight smut, 50 Shades of Grey stuff, not for me. And I like them to be a little bit more believable, more emotional romances, kind of like Colleen Hoover. I recently read The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, and I absolutely loved that one. I thought about picking up one of her other 2 books, but I don't know. I'm wanting it to be more Christmassy just because that time's coming up. So leave your suggestions down below. Kim said she loved Cackle and she gave it 5 stars, but Taylor said she DNF'd it. Interesting. So far, it's okay. I'm about 40 pages in and it's okay so far. I didn't read The Return, but I'll let you know what I think. Okay. Yeah, definitely let me know what you think. I'm planning to start We Were Never Here. Oh, I read that one. I got a NetGalley arc and I think I really enjoyed it. I think I gave it a 3.5 star. Like, it wasn't this mind-blowing thriller, but I really did enjoy it for the most part. So hopefully you enjoy it. So yeah. If you are curious, this is currently my December TBR. There's a few other that I'm waiting from the library. So yeah. I don't see any other comments, but if you think of that Christmassy December winter romance, definitely let me know. Should we just go ahead and start with the first sprint? Maybe that will get the juices going, I guess you can say. Let's go ahead and start. I know it's a little early, but we will just go ahead and read. Let's read until 8:30 because I know I posted on my Instagram and on the YouTube community post that we will start at 8:30. So let's go ahead and read until 8:30 because more people may join in on that as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw this comment. I am currently going to be reading I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney, about 80 pages in. So let's go ahead and start, and I will see you guys at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And let me know if you can't hear the audio. Okay. So how did everyone do on their first sprint? If you were just joining, wanted to go ahead and tell you that I did start at 8. I actually got home pretty early, so sorry about the confusion, but we're going to keep sprinting. I am currently reading I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney. I started on page 81, I think, and now I'm on page 105, and I'm really liking it. I don't really know how to explain this book because I still don't really know what's going on. But it's about a woman named Amy. She's like a actress, like on film, and her husband's went missing, but yet she doesn't seem too concerned on like finding him. And then we're also getting flashbacks, I guess, from her childhood. And then there's also mentions of like a stalker. So one thing I really like in thrillers is stalkers. So let me know what you guys are currently reading or how far you got into your book. Let me see if I can find where I left off at. Should I read Never Saw Me Coming or Finley Donovan is Killing It? I've never read either one, and I know people told you Finley Donovan, but just based on the two, I would say Finley Donovan. So Taylor said Finley Donovan. So did Kim. Let's see. I'm reading The Boo. Oh, The Book Thief. Okay, nice. I've heard a lot of people love that one, so I'm glad, hopefully that is something you're enjoying. How far are you into it? Hey, John, how are you? Hey, how are you? Currently reading Layla. You and Colleen Hoover. Have I just converted you to reading only Colleen Hoover? You're reading Layla by Colleen Hoover and you're loving it. Pretty sure I'll finish it all tonight. The audiobook is good. It is really good. It's kind of weird because it's all told through Leeds. Is that his name? It's all told through, his point of view. So I really like it. The ending's a little far-fetched, but I love it. And it clearly looks like you're obsessed. So I'm glad you're loving it. I also pre-ordered, I can't remember if I said this last time we did reading sprints, but I also pre-ordered reminders of him. So I'm very excited to read that one when it comes out. And I've heard it's kind of thick. I've heard it's like 400 to 500 pages. It's a little scary. Also, I didn't really see too many recommendations. But I'm currently working on my December TBR video, or just the TBR and the video. But I need a Christmas romance recommendation. So if anyone has a winter or Christmas romance that they would like to recommend me that could possibly be read next month, definitely let me know. I need to have two. One that I've picked is One Day in December by Josie Silver. So that one I'm definitely going to attempt to read. I don't know why. Like in November, I felt like I was in such like a romancy type of vibe after reading The Hating Game. And I know The Hating Game comes out next month. So I will definitely be watching that if I can. Excuse me. So I just need like one more Christmassy romance. Saw some other ones pop up. Listened to 24 pages of We Were Never Here. Awesome. Listening to 9 Perfect Strangers by audiobook. I listened to about 12 pages. That's awesome. And I started playing Stardew Valley. I've never played that. I do have Animal Crossing. I've heard it's kind of similar, so I haven't gotten on there in a while, but hope you're enjoying both. Hi, currently in between books. I Know Who You Are. I read I Know Who You Are earlier this year, enjoyed the first half, and then the end was so bad for me that ended up being one of the worst books. Oh no. So this is actually the only Alice Feeney book I haven't read. And that was one of the reasons why I decided to pick this one up, because I was in like a weird rut of like what to read. I don't know, just everything I picked up just wasn't doing it for me. So I decided to pick up this one with the audiobook, and the audiobook sounded really good, especially like the past chapters So I don't know. I'm kind of excited though, because I would like to do like a author like ranking video, because I know those are pretty popular. So, and with her only having 4 books, it makes it a little more achievable for me to do all her books. But currently on 104. How many pages are there? 288. So I'm not going to finish tonight, obviously, but I would like to put a good portion. I would like to at least get to the halfway mark. So that is 144, which I can easily do in the next reading sprint. But sorry it wasn't a good book for you. I've heard this is like her most disturbing book, so that's another reason why I picked it up. So how about The Santa Suit by Mary Kate Andrews? Okay, I actually have Goodreads up. So The Santa Suit. I don't want it to be too hallmarky too, if that makes any sense. And I don't know if like One Day in December would be. I know I didn't like In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. Like that book made me want to like puke because it was so cheesy. Sorry if that's one of your favorite books, but Newly Divorced, Ivy Perkins buys an old farmhouse sight unseen. She's definitely looking to change her life. The Four Roses. Let's see. Sounds really, really cute, but also does kind of sound hallmarky. So I'll keep it up. Or The Claus in Christmas. Claus in Christmas. And I'm probably the worst person to say this, but I do judge a book by its cover. Just based on the cover, it doesn't look like it. Oh, and it's a series too. We'll see. I'm scared to read Rock, Paper, Scissors because of how much I ended up hating I Know Who You Are. I hope you ended up enjoying it though. Thank you. I really, really enjoyed Rock, Paper, Scissors. Like, to be honest, I think you would like it. If you liked the narrator for I Know Who You Are, I think you're going to like Rock, Paper, Scissors, because I do know it's the same narrator, or at least it sounds very much like the same narrator. But I really enjoyed Rock, Paper, Scissors. I mean, I've really enjoyed everything she's written so far, except this one because I haven't finished it. But I think you should definitely give it a try. So I think if you go into it with an open mind, I think you'll enjoy it. I know it got a lot of hype, and then some people were not liking it. I think if you just go into it not thinking too much, I think you'll enjoy it. Vicious by V. Schwab. I've heard that one's really good, so I hope you're enjoying it. I'm obsessed with Animal Crossing, but I thought that I would play something else for a little while. Nice. So Animal Crossing, I like love it, but then like I watch like other people on like YouTube and like Instagram, and they just have these beautiful islands. And my island just doesn't compare. I love Animal Crossing. The update has made it fun again. I love the items, but I'm just like there's so many items I want. Like I thought about doing like a like fairy tale castle type one, but then I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna have to get all the castle walls, and I don't know. I don't have the patience. Are there any Christmas romances that are not hallmarky? Let's see. You got me there, Kim. You got me there. I just don't want it to be like super like insta lovey or like In a Holidays, like I couldn't stand like the time travel Groundhog's Day type of thing because it didn't make sense. I didn't like the whole like we're gonna do these Christmas traditions, and I don't know. Like I would love like just a normal romance that just happens to take place during Christmas. I've heard the atmosphere in Rock, Paper, Scissors is amazing, and that's one of my favorite things in books. So that has me leaning towards wanting to read it. Yes, it is very creepy. The chapters are really short, and they each chapter kind of leaves like on a cliffhanger. So it keeps you wanting to read more. So I really enjoyed it. So I think you should give it a shot. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so like tired tonight for some reason. Let's go ahead and do another reading sprint. It's 8:40 my time. Let's come back at 9:10. So that's half an hour from now. And we'll do another reading sprint. If you're just joining me, we are doing like this like Thanksgiving kitchen ambience, which is really, really nice. I did forget to link it, but once the stream is over, I will go back in and put it in the description for you. So I will see you guys in half an hour. All right. How did everyone do on the past reading sprint? I got distracted. I'm not sure if you can even see him. The little pup wanted to come in and hang out. So, also I stole my husband's M&Ms, and he had to come in here and give me a big old smooch, which was random. But if you're just joining, let us know how far you got into your reading or what you're currently reading. I am reading I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney, and I'm really, really enjoying it so far. Currently on page 127, getting ready to start chapter 31, and I'm really, really enjoying it. Feel like it has like multiple like two different timelines, and typically I like favor one or the other. I am liking the past chapters just because I feel like I don't really know all the answers, but I'm enjoying both of them so far. So yeah, let me know what you're reading, or if you've been here for a while, let me know what you're like, how far you got into your books. Let's see. I saw this comment. Okay. And then I saw this one. I'm convinced it's now on hold. Okay. For rock, paper, scissors. Yes. I hope you enjoy it. You'll definitely have to let me know what you think when you finally get to it. I really enjoyed that one so much. I also put the link. I don't think it's a clickable link, but in case anybody really wants to like copy and paste this, feel free. But it'll be in the description after the stream. Hi, everyone. I'm just joining and flipping between Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune and What Comes Next by Joanna Tompkins. Nice. I've heard really good things about the two TJ Klune. He's the one that did the Cerulean Sea? Heard a lot of people like that one for some reason. But I hope you're enjoying both. I personally cannot read more than one book at a time. So sorry, I keep yawning. It's going to be an ongoing issue. But I hope you're enjoying it. I started the murders of Molly Southbourne and got to page 26. Nice. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I'm going to type it in real quick. The murders. Why is my keyboard not working? Of Molly Southbourne. Cade Thompson. The cover looks interesting. It's a horror book, science fiction, based on what Goodreads is telling me. Sounds really good, actually. Let me just go ahead and quickly add this. So you added one that I recommended, and I'm going to add this one to my Goodreads. I'm just joining 2 and plan to read 56 Days. I also have that on my shelf as well. You'll have to let me know how that is. I've heard like mixed things about it. So, hey y'all, I just joined too. I'm reading The Holiday X-Files. I've only read 5% and it's good so far. Okay, what is The Holiday X-Files? I said this previously. I'm currently looking for a good Christmas romance or winter romance, but I don't want it to be too hallmarky or full of 50 Shades of Grey sex scenes. I know that's like super particular. The Holiday X-Files. Ooh, the cover's really cute. Let's see. Once Upon a Time. Oh, looks cute. Okay, I'll go ahead and just quickly add that, and then I'll come back and make sure if that's what I want to read. Whew. I read 11 pages of my nonfiction book, The Checklist Manifesto, and then swapped books. I read 20 pages of The Red Pyramid. Nice. Thank you so much for joining. Currently reading The Last Girl Ghosted by Lisa Unger. Almost finished. It's so good. Okay, nice. I've heard a lot of this author. I just never ever pick anything up. So I think that's her newest book, right? I can't remember. I'm on page 54 of We Were Never Here. Nice. You're making a good dent. I switched the I switched to the Holiday X-Files to buddy read with Amanda, and I read 14 pages. This is so cute so far. Okay, so this may be a contender. Let me see if it's available in my library. The Holiday X-Files. I know it's so weird, like me asking for like a romance. It's not. I guess I can see if it's like available on ebook. So, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. What is your favorite genre? My favorite genre is thriller. I like all types of thrillers. Like I like domestic thrillers. I like twisted, dark, messed up, crazy thrillers. I like horrors. I like romances when I'm in the mood. So, some of my favorite things in thrillers is stalkers is my favorite. Also, like marriage in a thriller, like whether I just like an unreliable spouse or life partner. You know what I mean? Like that is my thing. Oop, nice. I'm so glad we have that in common. It's on Kindle Unlimited. I just canceled Kindle Unlimited. Might have to re-get it though. If you are ever looking for a non-holiday romance, The Love Hypothesis is worth all the hype. I've heard that. I've seen a bunch of people on here on YouTube actually do like vlogs and stuff about it. I don't know. I kind of want to save that one. I guess it depends because my book of the month, I didn't get anything this past month for book of the month. So I'm going to see what the December books are. And then I might add that one because I think I actually have 2 credits I need to use. So maybe I might pick that one up. I'm hopeful that it will warm up a bit. It's starting off flat. What are you? Oh, we were never here. It took me a while. I do remember it took me a while to get into it, but I mean, it was really, I enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5 stars, so it's not mind blowing, but it was more than just okay. So I hope you do enjoy it. But I do remember it took me a while to get into it. What do people think the December book of the months will be? I have no clue. I am in a group on Facebook. I saw they posted something today. I do know when I go to the book of the month app, it's like it says like their current, yeah. It says we're cooking up something. We're cooking up some sweet picks for December, and then it goes into the November stuff. So someone told me that the sweets and baking was like a clue. Let's see. Let me go to that book of the month prediction. It's called Book of the Month Predictions. Let's see. They confirmed what the Reese and Jenna book club picks were. And they said title based on the app clues. Let's see. I personally love to know stuff before it actually posts. Let's see. I know most of the people in this group don't usually predict anything that I'm curious in. Let's see if anyone else had. I believe the holiday swap will be a pick or an add-on for book of the month. The holiday swap. Is that the one? I think my friend Gwen just did this one. The holiday. Oops. I think she just said this one. Yeah, I think, is this the one with like the twins that switch places? Because that could be cute. It is. Oh my gosh. If you look at the cover for the holiday swap, it is legitimately the exact same photo that I just showed you. So if you look at if you look at the cover and then this is on the app, that's crazy. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so the holiday swap. So maybe I might add that to my list. I'll just go ahead and hit one to read now. So, because I think Gwen said this was a really good one. So, or she mostly liked it, I think. Apparently there's a holiday romance that will be on one of the books. Yeah. Me joins book of the month prediction groups immediately. Yeah. So I do know in the group, like typically like the day before or like 2 days before, they will confirm the picks sometimes. Or they will give like really good clues. Like you can see like what color the dust jackets are going to be, things like that. So nice. Yeah. I have read 100 pages of the holiday swap already, and it's super cute. Okay. Yeah. I remember Gwen, my friend Gwen. If you aren't subscribed to her, definitely go check her out. But her channel is just her name. It's Gwendolyn Kinsinger. And she actually just did another holiday type romance book, but I think it wasn't Christmas. I think it was like diverse holiday stuff, which is interesting because I don't really see or hear a lot about that. So I got to learn a few things. Maybe I might add one of those books too. But she read the holiday swap in like 2 other books. Excuse me, I keep yawning. So yeah. Interesting. I remember her talking about this one, and I really, really wanted to like follow up with it. Ooh, and it does says for fans of In a Holidays, which I hated, and Josie Silver's One Day in December, which is on my TBR. So interesting. If you guys are looking for a good if you guys are looking for a good Christmas thriller, shameless self plug, I have an online book club here on my channel. And on the 16th, me and Gwen will be actually discussing Dying for Christmas. It's a thriller Christmas book. So yeah, definitely check that out in case you're new. Would love to have you. If you don't want to read the book, feel free to still join in because the first half we play like games and get to know each other and things like that as well. Where do they confirm the picks 2 days before on the app? I have no clue. And I don't really care to find out how they find out because I don't want to like jeopardize how they get their information. So yeah. Jess, show us your December TBR pile. Sneak peek for reading sprint viewers. Okay, this is not set in stone, but I'll give you like a good portion. Some of these books I don't have, like the books, I'll show you the ones I currently have like physically. I do have One Day in December. I've already mentioned that will be on. I'm waiting for that to come in the library, but we have my book club pick, which is Dying for Christmas by Tammy Cohen. This is a really dark, twisted Christmas thriller. 2 things I'm doing for December. I'm trying to speak like 1,000 miles an hour. Something that I may be doing for December is trying to read 2 books that have been on my TBR for quite a while. So I have 8 Perfect Murders by Peter Swanson. I also have this one, Lies, Lies, Lies by Del Parks. Or actually, I have The New Husband by DJ Palmer. I forgot to add that to the pile because look at these covers. Do they not look very similar? So that could be an interesting reading vlog. I just thought that. Anyways, this might not make it. Also, my friend Jacqueline is hosting a readathon in December. Her channel name is Just Jacqueline, and she does a Thrill to the Weekend. So I got the buddy book or the buddy read book. This is a memoir. I'll be 100%. I'm not 100% like in love with the idea of this book just because I typically like more fiction. But this is a nonfiction memoir. It's called In the Dream House. And I think it has to do with like a child in a same-sex relationship. Like her parents are in a same-sex relationship and there's like some trauma or like, I don't know. I don't know. I just picked it up because it was the book. And do I want to show the last 2 books? Because I went to the library to pick this up and she handed me 3 books. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I had 3 other books. So I'll just go ahead and show you because I was super excited. I have The Woods Are Always Watching by Stephanie Perkins. I've never read anything by this author. I've heard terrible, terrible things about this author, but this one actually sounded really good. I actually added it to my Goodreads TBR way before I heard more about this, but I know this is a YA thriller. So, and then this one, I'm like really shocked that I got this one, but I picked up The Last House on Needless Street. So currently, that is what's on my TBR. Again, it's subject to change. What else? Hang on. Okay. Yeah, there is 4 other books I haven't mentioned, but I'm going to leave that a surprise. One of them I can't announce right now because it's for like a different project, not my project, just something I've been like asked to do. That's all I'm saying. And then I will say the other one that I'm doing is a reread. So it's nothing like I haven't read before. So, but yeah, I'm very much excited. I feel like November I have not been excited. That's why my content on this channel has been kind of crazy. Plus I had a lot of like family things going on, but I'm excited to actually film some stuff this week. So to get ready for December, like, I don't know what it is, but December I always have like this, like strive to like do better. So everyone thank Kim in the comments for pushing me to show you guys my TBR. Again, not set in stone. There's 4 other books that I didn't mention. So yeah, those I'll have to leave a surprise. Loved 8 Perfect Murders. I wasn't 100% sure because someone told me that there's some books mentioned in 8 Perfect Murders and Peter Swanson kind of ruins the ending. Like I do know from what I've heard, he kind of ruins the ending to one of Stephen King's books. I want to say it's Misery, which I've read, but I could be wrong. So I'm just not a fan of that. So that's what made me not want to read it. But I loved his other book that he just came out this year. So, but I definitely want to get some books off my shelf that I've been avoiding. Just looked up the synopsis for Dying for Christmas and it looks disturbing, but a lot of fun. Yeah, I know. Gwen found that book because typically for my co-host for my book club, I'm letting the co-host pick the books, and she sent that one to me, and I was like, yes, we're doing this. Book it. And plus, I've never heard of that author too, so I was more excited about that. I also loved 8 Perfect Murders. It does spoil a lot of the other thrillers. Okay, yep, see, exactly. I don't like books that spoil other books. That's why I've been avoiding it. I think I want to read The Woods Are Always Watching. I know, like, I think it's about like 2 teenagers and they go camping, and then there's like some, I think it's not a hitchhiker, but like just some random dude like following them. So again, I have a thing for like creepy stalkers. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, I love The Last House on Needless Street so much. I've heard like it's so bizarre and I just don't deal well with those books, but I am very pumped to read it. The Last House on Needless Street was a 5-star for me. But pro tip, you have to read the afterword. It makes it 5 stars. So is that like okay, hang on. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to try to spoil it for me, but like is that like the epilogue type of thing about the author? Acknowledgements. Okay. So it's like the epilogue. Okay. I just want to make sure, but I will make sure. I'm not sure how I'm going to read all these books. So also, I think I'm going to start doing more like vlogs on my channel and just not put the pressure of having a theme. So that's also something I want to work on. My TBRs are never set in stone. Yeah, like honestly, I know who you are has been on my TBR since the summer. And I'm just now getting to it. So, oh, weird books are one of my favorite things. Okay, so how are your thoughts on Bunny by Mona Awad? Like from what I've gathered and the vibe from like other people who've read this book, I don't think it's like that weird, but like that book was so freaking weird. I just could not. I'm sorry. It has to be a little bit more believable, but I don't know. I've heard a lot of people. I completely forgot I asked for that book. I was getting ready to actually purchase it on Amazon, so I'm glad I didn't because now I have it for free. I just have to read it in 2 weeks. It is at the end of the book. Cool. Nice to know. Oh, cracked my neck, and it felt so freaking good. Okay, so I don't see any other comments. Let's go ahead and do the last sprint for the night. So we'll do 25. We'll come back at 9:55, so that gives me a little extra time to kind of catch up on everything. So yeah, that's the plan. I saw 2 more comments come in. I haven't read Bunny yet, but I have it on audio. So I don't want to like put it off, like, you know, make you not want to read it, but it was like a 1.5 star, maybe a 2-star read for me. But I know I'm in the minority because I know a lot of people love that book, but it's just so freaking weird and so messed up. If you like weird books, join the Stacks of Strange book club on YouTube. It's on the channel Brews and Minds. Yeah, I've actually watched a few of their live shows. They do a lot of, I think they actually did a bunny live show actually too. So that's a good recommendation too. They only read weird books and the whole club started with Bunny. Yep, exactly. Kim took the words right out of my mouth. Okay, let's go on for another reading sprint. We'll come back at 9:55 to discuss the last bit. So happy reading. Okay. How did everyone do on the final sprint? I pretty much got no reading done. To be honest, I went to go make myself something to drink real quick because I got a little thirsty. But then one of my other dogs, who typically isn't allowed in the majority of the house just because he tears up things, kind of busted out of the gate. So I had to like get him back. So it was a little chaotic. And then by the time I got back and actually started reading, I only got like 2 other chapters done. So I only read about like 10 pages. So not my greatest. But let me know how you guys did in your sprints down below. And I'm excited because I'm so sorry. I still have the video up on the screen. So sorry. But I'm really excited because after this one, we get to start Christmas and winter like ambiances and stuff like that. I'm so excited for that. Just in case, I have been reading I Know Who You Are by Alice Feeney, just in case you guys just joined us. So yeah. You finished Layla and gave it 5 stars. That's awesome. I think I gave it 4 stars when I read it. So I'm glad you really, really enjoyed it. What's going to be your next Colleen Hoover? Because we all know you're going to pick up another one. I read 15 pages and got distracted by my phone. Haha. I know, because you followed me and I followed you back on Instagram. So no worries, though. I have read 0 pages during this entire live. Yes. High five. No worries. Thank you so much for coming, even if you didn't read. I'm sure everyone appreciated you coming in and commenting and exposing my TBR, which I've put away. I did put another book on that pile that I did not announce. So, excuse me. If you are new to my channel, I do these every single Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Typically, I don't give like, oh, hey, I'm going to be like 30 minutes late and then it's like, just kidding. Every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we typically do 3 sprints. Sometimes I get a little generous and throw 1 extra in there. So I would love for you guys to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like it, all that jazz. And I hope I will see you guys in the next one, especially since there's going to be Christmas ones coming up. Yes. Hi, just joined. What did I miss? You missed Kim making me expose my whole December TBR. So you could definitely go back and rewind it. But I basically exposed like 75% of my December TBR. So Kim's probably like, sorry, not sorry. So, but yeah, if you just joined, make sure you subscribe. I will be back on Monday to do another one. You know me so well. Either it ends with us or regretting you. Maybe even confess. Possibilities are endless. Okay. So It Ends With Us is probably my least favorite that I've read by Colleen Hoover. I think it's my lowest one, which is a 3-star for me. However, everyone loves that one. So I'm just in the minority. Confess, I really liked, and apparently it was made into a show. I know you can watch it on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay per episode, which I'm not about to do. Regretting You is really good as well. If you want something more on the darker end, I'm not sure if you've read this one, but Too Late by Colleen Hoover is really, really dark, and I love it. So if you like Verity, you'll probably like it. On chapter 7 of the book, still not impressed. So, well, I forgot. Oh, We Were Never Here. I'm sorry. I can't remember what chapter I got to when it started picking up. So I'm sorry. Hopefully it picks up, or, feel free to DNF it. You will not hurt my feelings. Also, I'm reading Scythe by Neil Schusterman. I've heard that one's really, really good. I think I tried to read it a few years ago. Thanks for hosting the sprint. Of course, definitely. I'm so glad you joined. I thought I clicked on one. Too Late is definitely on my list. Okay, that one's really, really good. It's a much older one that she's written, but it's very, very dark. Lots of triggers, but I absolutely love it. Just remember what book everyone is reading. I try. I really, really do. If not, I will scroll through and try to remember, or I'll just ask you. I try to remember everything. So that way, I'm actually here. I actually want to communicate. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys all have a great night. Of course, I hope to see you again in the next reading sprint in the future. If not, we will always have them on Mondays. Also, make sure you check out my Sleep When I'm Dead book club. We will be reading Dying for Christmas with Gwen, or we'll be discussing it, excuse me. The live show will be here on my channel Thursday, December 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're very welcome, Kim. Hopefully next time you can get some more reading done. But I will see you guys all in my next video or my next reading sprint. Bye.